descended from Hercules himself. Taught never to retreat, never to surrender. Taught that death in the battlefield is the greatest glory he could achieve in his life. Spartans, the finest soldiers the world has ever known.
This is Amelie. With the discovery of a simple childhood treasure, she begins a quest to fix other people's lives. And perhaps her own as well.
I assure you, my music is not.
He is divinely inspired. He is arrogant, vulgar, obscene. He creates music for the gods. He is passionate. He burns with fire. He is an angel. He is a devil. He claimed he'd been poisoned. Some said he accused a man. Some said the man was Salieri. Salieri? Salieri. I don't believe it. All the same. Could it be possible? Did Salieri do it after all? Did he murder the dream?
Welcome to Hollywood.
Feel like a little adventure, Miss Hepburn. Do y'all rest, Mr. Hughes.
I have heard some disquieting rumors about Mr. Hughes. I'd like to know everything there is to know.
See, I want to learn what pleases you.
Howard, you madman.
He thought nothing could stop him.
You have to be very careful.
Las próximas Navidades, la historia más extraordinaria jamás contada, cobrará vida.
Hasta la persona más insignificante puede cambiar el curso del futuro.
On my challenge, we have met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all who holds sway over the 5 points, us natives or the foreign hordes.
To be or not to be.
Castle Rock Entertainment proudly presents Hamlet, the most celebrated drama in the English language, seen in glorious 70mm format, adapted for the screen and directed by Kenneth Branagh, with a distinguished international cast featuring Derek Jacobi,
a soldier with no name, a warrior with supernatural skill and no fear, on a mission of revenge against the army that massacred his people.
A world at war. A young man coming of age. And a woman who changed his life forever.
Oh no, I'm not the photographer. My husband is.
Mother? What is it, Grace? There's something wrong with the plumbing.
Yes.
Your dog's hair is in my pipes. It's causing problems with the plumbing.
I'd make sure it's known the company's in business. I'd see that it had a certain panache. That's what I'm good at. Not the work, not the work. The presentation.
Can't believe I'm sitting with none other than Jesse James. Many's the night I stayed up, my eyes open, my mouth open, just reading about your escapades.
They're all lies, you know.
It is interesting the many ways you and I overlap. You're the youngest of 3 James boys, and I'm the youngest of 5 Ford boys. You have blue eyes, I have blue eyes. You're 5 feet 8 inches tall, I'm 5 feet 8 inches tall.
Remember to stay calm and focused. Instincts play a very important part here, so trust them. You've read her file. Hit her with something personal. And remember, it's not real.
Come on, stop playing around.
I never wanted this for you. I worked my whole life. I don't apologize to take care of my family. And I refused to be a fool. Dancing on the string held by all those big shots.
It's not personal. It's strictly business.
Safe thing to do is track a new course back up online.
Then what we gonna do? Sit out there like a bunch of goddamn ducks? You and your half-breed son get to walk on out? I'm talking to you.
Rodríguez, I killed you and Danny.
You did this to me. Didn't you? How could you? How could you?
Here's Johnny.
Strength to meet my destiny.
I pass the royal authority directed to that young lady.
From now on, everyone will push you and pull you for their own advantage.
You are unprepared.
And whose fault is that?
Should you ever need an ally, you have one in me.
His Serene Highness, Prince Albert.
What is it? Don't you like her?
More than I dared hope.
There will be more than one vulture to contend with.
Who controls the young girl most? Controls England.
I have no say in my own palaces. I am king!
You will sign this order.
I will not!
some of our real Mercury people. This is the first time you've seen most of them on the screen. Hey, give Joe a little light. Thanks. Now smile for the folks, Joe. Smile. Joseph Cotton, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Joseph Cotton. I think you're going to see a lot of him. Here's Ruth Warwick, whom I know you love. Ruth. Look at the camera, Ruth. We caught Ruth with her hair up. And here's somebody you've all heard on the radio, so I don't have to tell you he's wonderful. Ray Collins. Dorothy Commongore is a name I'm going to repeat. Dorothy Commongore. I won't have to repeat it much longer. You'll be repeating it. And here's George Coulouris, who's a grand actor. I'll say that name again. George Coulouris. Watch it. Here comes Everett Sloan. Look out, Everett. Oops.
Expected it. Let's see what Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
I'm telling you that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind. You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
What you got there, family photos?
Sure.
Yeah, you mind if I take a look?
Very lucky man, Mr. Yorkin. You have a wonderful family. And if you don't mind my saying so, a very beautiful house, too.
I'm sorry?